Kyle, if you're going to catch Buhner on the hit list, was it mandatory to do it with a bomb?
Oh yeah, it's fitting, right? Yeah, I got a few more to catch him in that department, but yeah, no, I'm very honored to catch him in the hit department. That's for sure.
The one you pass him on is an infield single. That's the 61st infield single of your career. I mean, where does that rank compared to Ichiro?
I wouldn't have been able to tell you it was my 61st either. So there you go. I think I got a few bunts in there. Those are nice, but I'm willing to bet that I'm a little bit behind Ichiro as well on that one. But like I said, I'll have to check the numbers.
What does it mean to you? You got big names around you, and you played with a lot of those guys, and know what the history is there.
Yeah, it's very humbling. It's I'm extremely proud. I'm extremely honored to be in that company. That's an extremely elite company, and I'm very proud to be a part of that.
The last couple of weeks of baseball that this team has been playing, I mean, I think you've won 10 of your last 14 or 11 last 15. I mean, what have you seen from these young kids as you go? And you've had a lot of turnover guys as well.
It's been a lot of turnover. That's kind of, I think, what was expected this year, I guess. I think we've been throwing the ball really well. I think our starters have been doing a really good job. Especially them. I think they've been going out there and just absolutely doing great. The bullpen's been good. I think the defense has been pretty good. We saw some really nice plays tonight. The one relay to throw the guy out the plate, those are big plays, and I think that's what we've really been doing well lately.
Al Scott mentioned that to do what you do, you got to stay in the lineup. You got to play. He said you got nicked a couple times with the hit by pitches. How big is that to you? Just to post every day and keep going.
Hey, that's our job. That's kind of been my mentality this whole time. It's my job to play, and it's my job to, on most days, not today, I guess, but most days is play third base, and you go out there and you do your job.
Kyle, you called Dylan Moore a stud. How difficult is that slide that he made at home to kind of avoid it and then slap your hand on the base?
I've been unbelievably impressed with him. He's a strong guy. He's got some pop. He plays really good defensively, and he can run. So I mean, in my eyes, he's a stud. I think he's really, really good. That slide is difficult. So I mean, I think I'd be icing a few more things if I had to do it. So he's athletic. He moves well. He's just a baseball player. He's really, really good.
You haven't DH'd a lot. How hard is that to if you had to do that every day? Not that you are, but what Edgar did every day to be ready to hit in that position without playing in the field.
Yeah, it is. We've kind of always had a DH, I guess. So I've never really done it too much. It's not bad. I like playing. Obviously, I like playing. On the field and everything. You stay in the game a little bit there, but I always remembered watching Nelson and he was constantly working in between, and I think that's something that I tried to do a little bit more today. That he was always ready. He was always working, even if he wasn't playing defensively, even if he wasn't hitting, he was still in there, working and staying prepared. And I think that's the key, because I think it can be difficult to just kind of, just sit there and then you hit basically. So, it's not the easiest thing, but, between him and, I saw, Vogie do it last year as an all-star. I mean, there's been some pretty good DHs. And there's also, Mr. Egger, he did it pretty good, but I never got to see him or play with him.
Kyle, you got to see Gallo hit that homer. You saw Vogelbach do it. I think you've seen Mazzara do it. But, to put a ball in the third deck of T-Mobile and to like that, I mean, how difficult is that?
That's incredible. There's really no way around it. I mean, if you're going to give them up, you might as well go like that. I imagine I'm not a pitcher. I haven't, given up a homer in years. So if you're going to give them up, might as well. I feel like a wall scraper would bother me more. If he's going to hit it that far, I mean – there's not too many people that can do that. So the Vogie's ball was incredible, but Goody hit a ball. I think we were in Cincinnati. That was probably the best ball I'd ever seen, and the one today is pretty close. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch them, but it was a pretty special one.